same though.
Okay,
Just because you can't compete at the highest level, that's not the same thing as being blackballed.
he's
That's
blackballed from the
that's
NFL.
he's not
Yeah, he's
being
not
interested.
blackballed from the CFL, but he don't want to play in the CFL because he's better than everybody in the CFL. Like that's that's pretty cut and dry.
But yeah, man.
I think he
Besides
just
all the
he has
stupid
no
ass
reason to play in
argument
the
we've been
NFL
having for the
anymore.
same 3 years, besides this whole stupid ass argument we've been having for the same 3 years, why don't you address the fact that your boy Kaepernick, who is now a full time
You got to stop
influencer,
saying
I don't know,
your boy because
activist,
it sounds kind of
whatever he
MAGA-ish.
is, whatever he is, whatever he is. What do you call Kaepernick now?
He's an activist.
Martyr?
Yeah, to an extent.
Okay. So why don't you talk about him setting the tone and the influence of not voting?
Well, he didn't set. There's plenty of people who Malcolm X. First off, didn't believe in not didn't said you shouldn't vote if you don't have an agenda. So you'd have to take it all the way back to MLK and Malcolm X. And
Yeah,
people,
but didn't Malcolm X change his whole stance before he was assassinated and killed?
yeah, but he also said he changed part of his stance. See, you're leaving out pieces. He
Yeah,
changed part of
everybody
his
did.
stance.
Everybody does.
He said
You're
you
allowed
should
to.
vote
I'm
only
saying.
if you have an agenda. And he was talking to black people, saying, black people, if you don't have an agenda, you are wasting
And
your time at the polls.
You even said
Cause,
MLK changed
yeah,
his stance before he died.
but he changed his
So
stance on other
what
things.
is right? We
No,
don't know.
no, you're wrong on this. Because they were talking about getting reparations from the government and getting um, economic improvements for black people and poor people. And that's when they started coming for the money in economics, that's when they got snuffed out. That's different from the other thing. Now, when it comes to voting, because we just can't avoid this, when it comes to voting, and I'm just
Why
gonna
don't you
break.
just tell the people how you didn't vote?
You haven't voted in like 2 or 3 years, bro. I've voted in every election
Yeah,
since I
I
was
know.
18,
That's what I'm saying. I betted my life on it in the group chat.
and you look dumb now. All I'm saying is, when it comes to voting, if you are just going out there to vote blindly, you've done no research, literally don't know shit about shit that's going on or anything, you are wasting your time. You are literally just a body that's useless. Like honestly, the I'd rather just have a runoff for whatever that state is or whatever's going on than have a bunch of people come out and vote and are still ignorant and stupid to the issues that are going on after the fact. And those same people are all on fucking social media. Honestly, a lot of those people were stupid as fuck in high school and literally they got older but they didn't really get smarter. They just stayed at the same level, so they just go for the same talking points that all the politicians say. You need to go out and vote. Well, what are you going to do for my community? Um, More than the other guy, that guy's actually terrible. You should just vote for me. But what are you going to do for my community? What do you like? The Asians never vote, and no one shits on Asian people for never voting. Why? Because they have money in economics to come to a politician and say, we will give you a shit ton of money for your campaign that you need, but you have to give us these list of things, and you have to sign off on it. And if you don't, we will literally fund all your enemies and get you the fuck out of office. That is how you control politics. People think that voting and just, I'm going to post this on Instagram. I voted because I'm fucking stupid and I don't know anything. They honestly think that that's the end of it. That's the, that's the greatest thing ever. We don't have to do anything else. No, you still have to keep the people in office accountable. And most people don't vote. We'll take black people, for example. Black people do not vote in a block that states, what are you going to do for us and only us? Instead, we let other people call up all our shit,
So then,
and then we don't get anything done.
that's the chicken before the egg, though, because
No, it's
there are
not.
people who are educated and influenced who don't vote. So therefore, the people that you're talking about,
That's a
who
much
you have an
smaller
issue
number
with,
than the populace
do
that
vote,
votes, though.
who do vote, their vote weighs more. So
okay, let me explain
that's
something to you.
backwards.
Who won the
That's
popular vote in this country?
anything-
Who won the popular
And if
vote, Hillary or
anything-
Trump?
And if anything, further, like the real issue is the fact that the people who are informed, connected, know what's going on in their community, are either A, not running for office, B, as you alluded to, not supporting the right candidate, and C, not informing their community, their friends, and their people on these issues. So
Okay. Who won the elect? By the way, shout out to Kitty said he'd vote. I just want to ask you, Pete, who won the popular election, Trump or Hillary?
I mean, that's besides the point.
Answer the question. It was a yay or nay answer.
Like saying,
Trump or Hillary? Who won the popular vote?
Now,
Answer the question, please.
And 2000?
Dog, why are you playing dumb? Trump won the presidency.
2000?
He went up against Hillary Clinton.
In 2000. Who won the popular vote in 2000?
Fucking Gore, duh. But I'm saying who won the quote-unquote popular vote? The people, right? The people picked Hillary, but we didn't get Hillary.
What is America?
An oligarchy in a republic.
It's a business. Capitalism.
It's an oligarchy.
It's a game.
Oh, okay.
It's a game. Exactly.
The richest people who control all the resources and the assets are making the decisions, not me and you.
If you know the marketing and you know the scheme and you play it,
why would I vote?
It wasn't the first time. It's not the first time the person that when the popular vote didn't win. It's the same thing.
And the Electoral College decided it, right?
Election, it's like.
But you're not so with knowing all that, why would I vote?
As much as you think about the president, whatever you think about him, regardless. Besides that,
fam, who'd you vote for?
Dude identified
with his base.
He could win, and traveled across country to get those states.
Okay, cool.
Instead of trying to get to all the states that were battleground states that he knew were probably he wasn't gonna win.
Okay, let's break that down.
It's like it's the old age motto: double down on your strengths, fuck your weaknesses, and that's basically what this country's built on.
That's what Hillary did. She only stayed on the coast.
Influencers across the world are currently profiting on. So
okay, I'm gonna just break it down like this. I'm gonna go with what you just said. So Trump placated to his base, the people who funded and gave him money to carry out their wishes, and he's doing that. And if he doesn't, you see what happens. He gets shit thrown at him from the alt-right and Steve Bannon and Breitbart and all these other people, right? Why don't we, when we have these elected officials, hold them accountable? A, because most people are fucking broke. Let's just keep it a buck. You can barely pay your rent and bills and shit. So we aren't even trying on a grassroots level to put money together to guarantee and buy off politicians. Politicians do not make that much money off their base salary. They don't. They get money off donations. That's what they live off of. You look at colleges, institutions, USC, Stanford, Harvard, all these other fucking places. They have endowments of close to like $1 billion. The NCAA, they make all that money. Do you see them giving it back to the students? No.
Get to your point. I don't really even know what you're saying.
My point is economics.
No,
I'm pointing out that in all those examples, you have to have money to control the people who are out there servicing the public. We're just going out there. I think you should vote personally, but only on issues that you're informed on, and that you should pay attention to the initiatives, like the housing initiatives and all that shit.
I'm making, which is the people with clout, with money, a la.
So, do you think we shouldn't vote?
A la Kaepernick.
I don't disagree with Kaepernick.
One, setting a bad example, and two, not running for office. So really,
okay. First off, all right. What
are they doing?
Cool. We can get into that.
What are you doing?
We can get into that. First off, not everybody who's
just mad. Just mad, bro.
I'm really not. I don't really care that Kaepernick doesn't vote.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about Kaepernick. That's all
okay.
Just mad.
I'm just saying with the Kaepernick shit. First off, Nike ain't gonna give you that much money to then throw you in a public office. Like, you don't put all your eggs in one basket politically. That's just stupid. Like, I wish Mancini would call in and we could. Fuck, he would school you. But anyway, when it comes to political science, you do not put all your eggs into one basket. You bet the farm against whoever will do the most for you. You play it like a chessboard. That's what politics is. And people just think, oh, we can vote, and it's just a symbolic gesture. Last time I checked, black people are the only class of people in this country who are temporary voters. We can literally have our right to vote stripping away from us. They're doing a runoff in Georgia and Florida because of all the voter suppression. And like that one place in Georgia where they said, we have the voting machines, but there's no electricity. We don't have power cords, but the fucking building is fully lit on every floor. Explain that to me. Like,
well, the good point on that, the good we can take out from that, is I believe it was either Georgia or Florida that passed legislation where you can regain your voting
privilege.
Florida
did. 1.5 million people.
So that's a huge voting base. That's gonna change a lot of the dynamic there.
If they actually if they actually vote and are educated and they get out there and they hound those politicians every day.
I don't know the stipulations on that. I don't know the timeline. I don't know how you make that happen. I don't know if they're going to actually do outreach and teach people how to get that privilege back.
And Kaepernick has the Know Your Rights camp.
It sounds really good.
Yeah, Kaepernick has the Know Your Rights camp. That's the thing. You can't have somebody who's a leader constantly going out there for you when you're not protecting him. His NFL friends did not protect him. So why? Okay,
stop.
The majority of them? Did the majority of NFL players step in for Cap? Come on.
Stop.
You shouldn't want him to be off everything to all people.
And try again.
No, okay. First off, is you just making a Aaliyah reference? I thought we said you couldn't talk R&B.
Not protected when he has a $1 billion contract from Nike.
It's not a $1 billion contract. First off, it's not a Nike. It's not a LeBron James contract. Now you're embellishing.
Twitter quote that will go at it for him. So try again.
Okay. Bottom line is this. Bottom line is this. If let's say tomorrow somebody's willing to start a super PAC and make you the face of it, and put like $5 million into your campaign to run for office, it's all on you. You realize that movement might die with you, right? You realize that, right? If I put all my eggs into you and don't distribute it anywhere else to where if some shit goes south, if Pete goes down, our message doesn't die. You understand that, right? You don't put all that on one person. And Kaepernick already has a Know Your Rights camp. I want to know what all these
other... Are you done?
Not yet.
Are you done?
Not yet. I want to know
because I'm pretty sure all the flyover states, Middle America, coal miners, I'm pretty sure they did exactly that.
Did exactly what? Put on. Wait, hold on. Explain that again. No, I didn't hear.
I'm pretty sure they did exactly.
Elaborate a little bit more on what you just said.
Sure what you're talking about is.
You're saying they put all their eggs into Trump?
Yes.
But why though? Because he promised them something and he's doing it. And most of them are white supremacists. But that's a whole nother story. That's different. In this particular case, when you're, let's say, the quote-unquote underdog politically, and you need people to galvanize on the grassroots level, which you and I both know we've seen that shit crash and burn, and we've seen it succeed. It's hard to... You're never going to get the majority of people to do the right thing. You'll get people in pockets to do the right thing, but you're not going to get the majority to do the right thing because then we wouldn't have the fucking issue that we have to begin with.
All I'm hearing is...
With Kaepernick, when it comes to him voting, whatever, you don't want to vote, that's fine.
Honestly,
but if he's teaching people with the Know Your Rights camp, what else do you want him to do?
You're saying why he shouldn't, and what I'm saying is why not. What do you have to lose? What is actually going to make it worse when you could make it better?
Well, if he's educating a
that's
bunch of generations of kids to know their rights and use their power,
all you can find all these reasons to sit on the sideline and not do